At an unexpected moment, these words came into your awareness. Your guardian angels are asking you to pause for a moment and listen with care. A heartfelt apology is on its way, and it will heal old wounds between you and someone important. The angels say, someone has been thinking about you more than you realize. Lately, their thoughts have been circling back to the past, to those moments they once brushed off, things they didn't fully understand at the time. They've been quietly reflecting, trying to make sense of what happened between you and them. For them, this hasn't been a simple process. It hasn't been one clear realization, but a series of small moments that kept bringing them back to you. A memory here, a thought there, something they saw or heard that suddenly reminded them of what they once overlooked. And each time it happened, it stayed with them a little longer. They couldn't brush it off the way they used to. Something about it started to feel unfinished. Deep down, they've started to recognize that the way things ended, or the way things were left unsaid, didn't sit right. Not anymore. What they once avoided thinking about has slowly become something they can't ignore. Have you ever felt that shift yourself when something from the past quietly returns, asking to be understood differently? That's the space they're in now, and it's leading them closer to something they didn't think they were ready to face before. They've even found themselves wondering about your life now, where you spend your time, what your days look like. They've been piecing things together in their mind, almost like they're trying to reconnect with a version of you they never fully appreciated before. There's a sense of curiosity, but also something deeper, something more emotional. What they're feeling now goes beyond simple curiosity. It's not just about wondering how you've been or what you're doing. It's the realization that they may have misunderstood something important when it mattered most. That awareness has been sitting with them, growing heavier in quiet moments when there's nothing left to distract them. And the more they sit with it, the clearer it becomes that what they felt back then wasn't as small or as simple as they once convinced themselves it was. You might have sensed this shift before it became clear. You're someone who notices changes in energy, even when nothing is being said out loud. There were moments when you felt something was off, or when you knew there was more beneath the surface than what was being shown. You didn't imagine that. You were picking up on something real. And now, that deeper truth is finally catching up to them in a way they can't avoid anymore. I repeat, a heartfelt apology is on its way, and it will heal old wounds between you and someone important. This person has been holding back for a while, not because they didn't care, but because they didn't know how to face what they felt. Admitting fault hasn't been easy for them. In the past, they struggled with being open, especially when it came to difficult conversations. It was easier for them to stay distant than to confront the truth. For some people, opening up doesn't come naturally. It can feel uncomfortable, even overwhelming, to put their true thoughts into words, especially when those thoughts carry regret. Instead of facing it, they push it aside, hoping time will quiet it down. But as you may already know, unspoken feelings don't disappear. They stay beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to be understood. You may have noticed that about them before. The way they avoided certain conversations, or how they would pull back when things started to get real. It wasn't always easy to deal with, and yet you handled it with more patience than most would have. That says a lot about your character. You didn't push for answers in a way that forced them further away. You allowed space, even when you deserved clarity. But something has shifted inside them. They've had time to sit with their thoughts, time to understand the impact of their actions, and now they're starting to see things from your perspective in a way they couldn't before. What once felt one-sided is beginning to balance out in a way you may have quietly hoped for. The things you noticed, the way you felt, the parts that didn't sit right with you, those are becoming clearer to them now. You weren't overthinking it. You weren't expecting too much. You were simply seeing the situation for what it was, even when they couldn't meet you there at the time. And there's something important about that. It means your perspective had truth in it, even if it wasn't acknowledged right away. You stayed grounded in what you felt, even when it would have been easier to second-guess yourself. Not everyone has that kind of self-awareness, but you did. And now, that same clarity is slowly forming on their side, bringing them to a place they once avoided. That realization hasn't been comfortable for them, but it's been necessary. They know they owe you something real. Not just words, but honesty. They've been replaying what they would say, how they would say it, and whether you would even want to hear it. You can imagine how many times they've gone over it in their mind, starting the conversation, stopping midway, rethinking every word before it's even spoken, wondering if it's too late or if reaching out would only bring everything back up again. There's been hesitation, not because they don't care, but because they care enough to want to get it right this time. And at the same time, they've thought about how you might respond, whether you would listen, whether you would feel the sincerity behind their words, or whether you've already moved on in a way that closes that door. That uncertainty has held them back more than anything. But even with that, the thought of saying nothing at all has started to feel heavier than the fear of speaking up. There's hesitation, yes, but there's also a growing sense of courage. But now, things are starting to settle for them. Their schedule is opening up, their mind is clearer, and more importantly, their heart is ready. They're no longer looking for the perfect moment. They're realizing that what matters most is being sincere when they finally come forward. When this apology reaches you, it won't feel rushed or forced. It will come from a genuine place. You'll sense the difference. This moment will matter, not just to them, but to you as well. It has the power to soften something that's been tense for a long time. It may not erase everything overnight, but it will open a door that once felt closed. Your guardian angels want you to be ready for that shift. Not guarded, but aware. Not expecting too much, but open enough to receive what's coming. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, soften their heart as this long-awaited apology approaches, and prepare them to receive it with clarity, peace, and strength. Help them release the weight of past hurt, allowing healing to gently take its place where pain once lingered. Grant them wisdom to recognize sincerity and the courage to respond in a way that honors their truth and growth. Let this moment bring restoration, understanding, and a quiet sense of closure that moves them forward. Amen. Take a quiet moment and let this message settle within you. There is care around you, even in situations that once felt heavy. You are seen, you are valued, and you are always being guided forward. Type 999 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?